Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Kernow Exp. Little duck in here at the moment, so just bear with me as I set things up. Just bear with, folks. Just going to do some tests a moment just to make sure that we're coming through nice and clear. So I'm not really sure right now. So if anybody can confirm that it's coming through okay, please do so. Testing, 1 2 1 2 2 2 1. Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, it is. Okay, it is. Excellent. That's rather good news. Okay, so just going to put that there, shove that there, put that there, and go for there. Right. I hope you're all good. Hope you had a great week so far. It's been quite a hectic one for me. So there we go. It's a bit brighter, isn't it? A little better, is it? Captain Cornish, how you doing, mate? You all right? So I see you've been up to the Maker Heights. That's quite good. We're planning a visit up there, folks, but I'm not really sure when we're going to be able to be doing that. But yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I'm looking a bit tired, but I think it's to do with the light or whatever. But we're all good. So we have been quite busy, haven't we, folks, over the last weekend with the crew. We've been exploring a couple of abandoned properties, which are somewhere down here in Cornwall. Is Mrs. Kernow there? Do you want to say hello? Oh, she's given me a beer. That's rather nice, isn't it? Look at that, folks.
There we go.
A Rattler Peach.
There we go.
Thank you, Mrs. Kernow. That's very nice of you.
Mrs. Kernow's bar's open.
Mrs. Kernow's bar is open. Okay, very nice. So hello to the 8 people that are in. Welcome to Kernow Exp, and this is the HQ right here, folks. I know it looks a bit higgly-piggly, but I assure you, eventually, folks, one day we will be straight. What I mean is we will be ship-shape and Bristol fashion, yes. But we're not quite there right now. So let's just recap on what we've been doing. So last night, me and David were out somewhere in the countryside doing a paranormal investigation, and off camera, folks, I think we've captured more than what we have on camera, if you know what I mean. So it was pretty much a bare bones thing last night because we didn't take loads of stuff with us. We took just what we needed, basically. So I do believe that there is something at this site. Craig, hi mate, how you doing? I do believe there's something at the site, folks. So I think I'm going to try and persuade Chris to come along, and Sophie, if she would like, to do more locked off experiments, if you know what I mean, because we've got more than one camera, so we can do that. So if you would like to see that, then let us know. Now, I uploaded Cornish Tin Mine Exploring final part. I hope you enjoyed that. It looks like you guys have. That's got 110 views, which is very nice. Thank you for watching. We will be going down one more time just for a member who is a member. A member, what? A member, folks. One of our lovely members is going down underground. So he has said that he's really wants to do this, and so we're going to oblige. So that'll be quite good. So the country house. Obviously that's somewhere down here. I'm not going to say where that is, unfortunately, because we've been sworn to secrecy, so we can't reveal it. But there is a barn find there. It's I think it's a kit car. And Ian, hi Ian, how you doing, mate? I hope you're okay. I hope the family's okay. Right, let's just go back. So yeah, my crew found this location. I'm not really going to say much about it, to be honest, but I don't think that one's going to be abandoned for very long, to be fair. I think what's going to happen with that, it's probably going to go on the market and get sold. Now, the other one we did, the Forgotten Cottage, that is a bit of a time warp, that one. There is quite a story about that, but I'm not going to reveal that for various reasons. My crew are well aware of the situation there. We can't really say too much about it, but it is a little golden gem, folks. So we may, I'm not saying we will, but we may at some stage go back and do a paranormal investigation, because we do know a fair bit about that particular one. So yeah, quite good, folks, quite good. Right, just check back in here. Captain, yeah, that was on my agenda, mate. That's been on the agenda for 5 years. I'm aware about the volunteering thing, and I'm pretty sure that me and Adam will go up there at some stage. I'm not really sure when Adam's off. Adam works as a taxi man, folks, so he's all over the place, and it's a little bit difficult to plan ahead with Adam too much. Charlotte, hello. Because I can't really say too much, folks. I don't know if Adam wants me to say too much, but he's got a lot of things behind the scenes going on at the moment. I'm sure Adam will say once these things are come to a conclusion, shall we say. So but yeah, I might go up myself. That was on my cards, and it has been for a while, to be fair, because our friend, another YouTuber, went up there. I think he's, well, yeah, you know who he is, folks. It's the Secret Vault. Matthew Williams went up there ages ago. So yeah, we need to get hold of the guys back up there and arrange a days, because obviously filming a location with permission. Hi, Danny. As you probably are aware, Captain, will increase the Preservation Trust reach, and therefore you're doing them a service as well. And of course, in return, you're getting a video out of it. So it's kind of good, isn't it? So I do intend to promote them up there, and we do intend to do a full explore up there. I think what I might try and do is to camp on site and do a 2-day or something like that. But as you probably are aware, Captain, it's more than 2 days worth, isn't it, really? Because there's so much up there to document. So that is on the cards. Hi, Danny. How you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Charlotte, how are you doing? Did you manage to do some filming over the other weekend or not? Hope you did. Right. So Ian's there. You might have seen the video, the drone video I did at Tresloffen. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know where I mean. That's been very well received. We did a drone flight over the woods just outside of Camborne, folks, and that did quite well. And of course, you know that we did our underground yeah, no worries, mate. We're thinking about an hour tonight, so no more than that, I think. Either, Charlotte, have you managed to do any anything regarding paranormal or any urbex or anything like that? You don't need to say too much if you don't want to. You don't have to. It's okay. Right. So, as you probably are aware, the last week for me has been quite slow, folks, regarding videos, apart from last weekend. I will confess, I've not done much this week. I've been prepping because we're in the process of building a shed, storage shed. and we've got all the tools that we need for that now, and we're waiting on a delivery of timber. So that's all I've been thinking about, really. So I've been buying all sorts of tools, folks. Bought myself a new tape the other day, because the other one I got is only 5 meters. This one is 8 meters, and it's because I know that David and Chris are the same as me, but I learnt in feet and inches. This tape here is quite good because it does millimeters, centimeters, and meters, folks. But also, because we're old school, it does feet and inches, so it's a bit of both, like, you know. So yeah, it's really good. As you might be able to see the tools in behind me there, I've got can you see them or no? Yes, you can. Right, so we've got a set square here, folks, which we're going to be using. My son has requested this because my son is a carpenter. He does work for a carpenter's business. And we've got these quick grips here. I'll just grab one just quickly. These are quick grips, folks. These are pretty good. So, you know, they're going to be really handy for when we're offering up the timbers, and you know, sometimes you just need that extra bit of grip, don't you? So I'll just put that back there out the way. There we go. And put the set square back over there, out the way. And then we'll catch back up with chat. Right, let's catch up with chat again. Yeah, Ian's mum passed away recently, folks. So I'd just like to say, on behalf of Kernow Exp, we send our condolences to Ian. So yeah, I did meet his mum, and she was a lovely lady. Oh yeah, Charlotte, that's cool, isn't it? That's really good. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, all the best to Ian, you know, and his family. Yeah. Right. So let's nudge on. We've got, because next week, folks, we've got almost a 3-week next week to be able to get a bit further afield. Now, I am hoping to get up to North Cornwall area, and because we've not taken the bike on a bit of a long run for a while, to be fair. I've just been faffing about down here, and last week we were getting really excited about the urbex that my crew had arranged for me, shall we say. So just shut that one down a minute. Yeah. Right, well, I'd just like to thank all the new subscribers. We've got quite a few new ones now, so I'd just like to say thank you, folks, for joining Kernow Exp. You will not be disappointed. Next week is a normal week, basically, folks. We're going to be out, and there's going to be quite a few videos going on the channel, and I'm hoping to put a few more on the backlog. Right now, I don't know how many in the backlog I've got right now, actually. Let's just check a moment. It's just a general chat tonight, folks. We're not really talking about anything in general, just general chit chat. Right, hang on a moment, folks. Nothing like live TV, is there? Well, it's not TV, is it? But almost. Right, so playlist. Let's have a look at the playlist just briefly. I will get back on track in a moment, folks, honestly. Okay, so right now we've got 8 videos in the backlog, so I'm quite pleased about that. And we will be increasing that next week, all being well. So that'll be quite good. So me and David, hopefully in the next short bit of time, depends really on weather, because we all know that of late the weather's been a bit pants, hasn't it, folks? But we're planning a boat explore up the Halford River, that should be quite good. I'm not really sure what camera we're going to use on that yet, but it'll probably be one of the action cameras, I should imagine. I do need to get the GoPros out and start using those. So yeah, we'll probably head towards or launch from Port Navis, which is a small little tiny little hamlet, if you want to call it that, right next to a creek. And then what we'll do is we'll go out from Port Navis into the main river and blast up towards Gweek, folks. So that should be quite good, followed by drone as well. So we might do follow me mode with the drone, which I've not done that for a while. We have done it with the older drone which we've got up there, but the likes as for instance the Air 3 that we've got, the capabilities of that drone are far superior compared to the other ones we've got. The Mini 4 is okay, but the Air 3 is just a very, very stable platform, folks. So we'll be using that. I've not actually done much with the drone of late, so I do need to pull my finger out with that. So I do apologize. We've been a bit slack regarding the drone of late. So we're going to go over towards the St. Anthony's Head. There's a gun battery there which I would like to do an update video on. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. It's quite an interesting one, and in conjunction with that we'll include St. Anthony's Lighthouse, which obviously, as you may be aware, was featured in a kids TV program called Fraggle Rock. But there is quite a bit of history over there which not many people know about, but we've been digging, folks, and we've come up with an area over there which was fortified, which I don't think many people know about. So we're going to be looking at that. We noticed that Two Wheel did a recent video. You might want to check it out, folks. He discovered another pillbox which we did not know about. It's a very unusual construction. It's a doorway, and you go in, and there's two gun positions. It's got the original shelves, and Adam said that it's got the original paint still on. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? I do think there's more down there to be seen. So I'm pretty confident I know where that pillbox is, because Adam did come over here today just briefly, folks, which was very nice to see him. So yeah, you know, quite an interesting one there. So we will have a look at that at some point in the future. Also, there's some other bits and pieces around there which we would like to have a look at, and I'm not going to say exactly where, when, who and what for obvious reasons, but we're going to be doing another visit to Rame Head, I think it's called, isn't it? I think it's, what's it called? Yeah, we're going to be heading over towards the Roseland, and I have spoken to the National Trust, who are in charge of Varian ROC Post. It's you've got to book your viewing, so I haven't booked it yet, but I'm hoping to incorporate that with Adam from Two Wheel, so we can both do that, because as you know, folks, we did do a video on ROC Post recently, which was a very early closure, not modernized, so that'd be quite good. Also, there's some other World War II bits and pieces in the area that we want to look at, so that's quite cool, isn't it? Now, a while ago, I'll just catch up with the chat a moment. Have I? No. Right, there's Charlie there, my boy. Hello, Charlie. You right? Mm-hmm. So Charlie might be joining me on some explorers as well at some point. Now, once we've finished our shed stroke workshop, we will be restoring a Honda 125 motorcycle, not a scooter, proper clutched motorcycle. And with Charlie's permission, we might end up filming that. Is that a thing, Charlie?
Hey.
Can we film that for the channel?
Film what?
Restoring your bike?
Maybe.
Maybe. Right, okay. And maybe's better than a no, isn't it, folks? Right. Now, I was speaking with Adam not long ago, and just over the border in Devon, that foreign land, joking, folks, there is a couple of areas that we would like to go and film. It's with my bike, it's probably going to take me a couple of hours to get up there, folks, from where we live. But I think we should be able to make a decent video. The airfields are decommissioned, so I can fly the drone. There is no flight restrictions there, so we will get a drone flight up there. And what are these all marked here for? Oh yeah. Also, you might be aware that I'm deeply interested in railways. Stephen, hi mate. Malta. Excellent. Now, David, our crew member, his family originate from Malta. His surname is Zara. So you might know that name over there, Stephen. So yeah, all good, eh? I'm not sure. I think David probably still has distant relations still over there, to be fair. But Malta's quite a special place, folks, because a lot of vintage vehicles survive really, really well because there's no corrosion, which is awesome. I'm sure you could back me up on that, Stephen. Right. So yeah, we will be venturing into Devon. It all depends really on the weather, folks, because obviously we are getting close to the end part of summer now, so we really need to get on with this, because obviously in a few weeks' time I have to go back to work, and I'm not going to be able to throw as much time at filming. Now today we had a family day out, and that was quite nice, because we don't really do that, to be honest, but we need to do that from time to time. I'm trying to come up with some new locations locally. It's getting to the stage now that we've done the majority of Cornwall, folks, especially from, say, for instance, St Austell down. It's beginning to get difficult to find new locations. No, those 2 farms we did, they were new locations, and they were thanks to my crew. According to Google Maps, I've got a whole area down near the Lizard which is just not been done, because what I normally do for a location, when I've done it, I put a star there, and there's a lot of stars all over the place, but there's a whole area down near the Lizard which is we've not done anything. So need to study the square footage there to see if we can come up with anything, because you can guarantee that there will be, folks. Definitely will be. So yeah, quite interesting. Right, okay. So I'm just marking a couple of things that we've done. So I always like to mark location. There's a potential thing there, Matt. Good Lord. Just found something, folks, which I've had pinpointed. Looks like an old caravan. Now, for members only, there is a very short video of a caravan that we explored, which was in an area that we were close to, and so we documented it, folks, which was quite good actually. So yeah. Right, let's get back to chat. Captain, what train tunnel is that, mate? Is it the old Southern Railway one? Because if you want that, I know where it is. There is another tunnel which is next to an active railway, but Part of it's collapsed. That might sound right. Yeah, I know where that is, mate. I'll send you a pin later on Instagram. No worries. Yeah, my friend Cornish Explorer went there, and him and his wife, they were walking in the tunnel and they heard a male voice, and he told me that. You know, I don't know if he recorded it. I don't think he did, but there is a bridge near it as well, and I think there's more than one tunnel, but this particular tunnel has got something about it. Now, whether that was a navvy, now if you don't know what a navvy is a railway track layer or plate layer, which years ago they would have had a little hammer and knocked in the little wooden stays to keep the tracking, because now if you look at a track it's like a little metal clip, but back then it was just a little piece of wood. I've seen that before on the Wenford Bridge before they pulled the track up. So, but yeah, I think if you go in so far, it gets a bit like very spooky. Now that would have been double track, so it would have been a main line, the Southern Railway. It's called the Withered Arm, and it goes basically from Howell Junction all the way down to Padstow. But this tunnel is very, very, very close to the Devon-Cornwall border. I think it's slightly in Devon, but I'm not sure. But it is quite interesting. That is definitely on my cards as well. We will do that at some point. Okay, Danny, thanks for dropping in, mate. Catch you soon, and hopefully I'll get a drone flight done soonish too. So that'll be quite good, wouldn't it? Because I've been a bit slack of late, folks. I really am really sorry about that. For various reasons, my crew are aware of what's been going on behind the scenes. Also, my father is not very well at the moment, and he's yeah, I'm not really going to say too much about my dad, but it's you know, there's a few things that are going on. He's getting on though a bit, folks, and he's got Parkinson's, so you know that kind of says it all, really, doesn't it? West Cornwall, there's a few ancient rounds down there we would like to go and do. There's also an ancient village where I would like to do a ghost investigation, but I would like not just me and David, I would like Chris and Sophie there as well, and maybe Mrs. Kernow, because that'd be quite good, wouldn't it? There's quite a lot down in West Cornwall to look at, to be fair, folks, but we have virtually extinguished it, really. There is a lot of stuff that obviously we've not filmed, but it's just getting really difficult now to come up with new locations. It really is, like I've said before, you know. Indeed, Captain, it does, mate. Yeah, family comes first, so you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. But I think we've been all right, really, because we have been releasing the videos, but very, very slowly. Mind you, last night that video has now gone live. If you're interested in paranormal, that is there. I think we might do a little bit more around the St Austell area. There is excuse me, I do apologize. There is the valley that we did near St Stephen. Where's St Stephen to? Can't see St Stephen, it's disappeared. Trispan, it's got to be around there, isn't it? Where is it? That's not it. No. I've lost St Stephen, folks. Ah, there it is. Right, so we're going to head to Tregaris Valley. There's a couple of extra things that I've been made aware of at Tregaris, which I didn't know about, thanks to the volunteers that do volunteer there. There is a wooded area in Tregaris, which was a quarry, and you would not know, folks. They've got no paths going to it as such, well, officially put it that way, but I know where there's one, and we are going to go and do the Hidden Valley. Hello, B, how you doing? Mrs. Kernow was up here a moment ago. Yeah, Captain. Yeah, there is quite a bit up there. There really is, you know, and there's quite a few abandoned buildings up your neck of the woods as well, in the China Clay district, which I do believe most of the abandoned buildings that are over at the Clay district are owned by Imries. And if you don't know, folks, Imries are the China Clay people. It used to be called ECC, English China Clays. And the whole area fascinates me, to be fair, because there's so much industrial archaeology still there. It's like the old railway line is not really being used now, the little branch there, but it's still there, you know, which I'm fascinated by that. We was up there, we was in the area not that long ago, wasn't it, folks, when we did quite an extensive walk down the old clay sidings, and we did quite a bit of drone flying around there, which I just find it fascinating, I really do. And I just realized there's a whole area down here which I've not even looked at. Flipping heck. Holy moly. Holy moly. So we'll have to put a pin on there. I'm multitasking at the moment, folks, but don't worry, I'll come back in chat in a second. Right, there we go. Let's come back in chat. Okay. So, anybody have any questions? Please don't ask for any locations, because I'm not giving them unless they're in the public domain. I have said this quite extensively. I don't want to keep droning on, but you know, a lot of people have been asking for these two locations, and I'm sworn to secrecy. Basically, I cannot reveal them, and I'm not going to. So, we are going to be doing shed sessions very soon. We're going to be restoring a couple of motorbikes, and I'm going to film it all, basically, which I think will be quite good. And we should be restoring a couple of bicycles as well. Which I think will be quite good. We now are in a very good position for restoring vehicles, because magnet fishing, yes, Captain, I've got them now. I've got both of my magnet fishing kits. Charlotte, I know where that is. It's on my patch. Cornish Explorer explained to me how to get to it. We went off camera. We went there a couple of days ago. Didn't go in, but we've pinpointed where the ladderway is. This is very much on my patch because I'm from the town of Redroof, and you know, so yeah, I am going to do that. I need to consult with the crew. I don't know where the crew are. They're not in chat at the moment. David might be watching. I don't know. I'm going to consult with the crew, and we'll probably go down a brief section. We're not going to go all the way down, because once you get down past the ladders, it gets a bit ropey, apparently. Have you been down there, Charlotte? I'm guessing you have. Oh, Jenna's. Oh, right. Yeah. So watch this space. We are. I know I've got my member who I'm going to be doing something with underground soon, but we're going to be venturing underground somewhere else. David, my crew member, is very keen to go down this particular one. Yeah, it is a bit ropey, Charlotte. You know, I know that for a fact, because I've seen the video of that place, and I've spoken to Cornish Explorer regarding it. So But we will go down briefly just to say we've done it, basically, because it is local, very local to me. There's also something else in the local area that we want to do, which is underground, but we need our waders for this. All my crew have waders. I bought them waders out of our YouTube earnings, so they've all got that. And I think Mr. Adam from Two Wheel Exploration might come down with us because he has got waders as well, but I'm not pressuring him to do that because underground is not really his thing, folks. If it's in a World War II bunker or something like that, then yes, but underground, like what we've done, I don't think Adam is very keen on that. So I'm not pressuring him. If he doesn't want to do it, that's fair dues. So yeah. But yeah, we're going to be doing 1, 2, possibly. I'm saying possibly because it may not even happen, folks. Because we are, as you know, we are getting to the end part of summer now, pretty much, because we're on the 8th month already. I think, to be honest, we've got another month, maybe 6 weeks, and then the weather is going to go pants. This is why I've got to get my shed workshop finished. And like I said before, this is why we have slowed down this week. Next week, we may slow down a little, but I'm going to get at least four decent new videos for you. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. So that'll be quite good, eh? Right. Any other questions before we go? Because we've been on about an hour, roughly. No, half an hour. Sorry. Anything else, folks, you would like to say or anything? Yeah, Tim, it should be good, mate. Yeah, we've got two bikes to restore. One is the Simba, which is a copy of a Honda 90, which I've got to do a nut and bolt restoration on that because it's pretty manky, and also the Honda proper motorbike that my son owns. We're going to take engine out. We're going to completely strip all the panels off. We're going to respray the frame, and we're going to put new brakes in it, upgrade the lights, put a new clutch in it, and we're going to possibly swap the engine because I think there's something wrong with the engine there. Adam is fully aware of this, so Adam is our mentor, so he will be guiding us through the restoration. But regarding the engine, we're not going to throw away the old engine. We're going to keep it, and we're going to put it on the bench and do a bench restoration on it. We'll strip it right down. We'll take the head off. We'll get the piston out, and we'll probably end up rebuilding the engine with new gaskets, new piston rings, and all that jazz. So we've got majority of kit to do all this now. I've just taken delivery of my air tools now, so we are very well equipped. I just got to finish the shed, basically, so I've got to get that done before winter. Once we've got the shed built and finished, we're going to put in LED strip lights, and we've got a compressor here. We've got a silent 50-litre, yeah, I think it's 50-litre silent compressor there, and we've got a new retractable hoses. Also, I'm going to be installing a diesel heater in there. It's brand new in the box. I've got it just over here, so obviously in the winter months it will be nice and warm. We will be doing live streams from the shed when the weather goes pants, so we can go out there and crack on and do little projects, folks, and just leave the camera on live as you guys watch as we crack on with it. So yeah, should be good. I'm going to get a new set of wheels for the Simba. There's a place up country, they do brand new wheels, but they've got a lot of spokes in them, and I think they're aluminium, but they're powder coated, so you can choose your color, sort of thing. So I'm going to buy those for it. The old wheels they're okay, but the brakes on that bike are just ridiculous. They don't work properly. They're all drum brakes, folks. I have replaced the brake shoes, but I think it's the shininess on the inside of the drum. So yeah, we're gonna upgrade those. Basically, I'm going to spend a bit of money on it, getting it right. And when we get to that stage, because we're not quite there just yet. I think my son's in there playing games. I don't know if you can hear him shouting now, but he's all right, bless his heart. B, yeah, of course we can. We can definitely do that. Yeah, We've got to do another follow-up video down at the Red River because I know you guys have really enjoyed that. So we'll do part 2. I've said to David about that. We might do that next week. I'm not really sure. But next week, there is going to be some new videos. I'm going to try and do a walk, a talk, a bit of history, and a drone flight like I would normally do, folks. I haven't done that for a little while, have I? So yeah, we're going to be doing one or two of those next week. And the week after, we've got to go back to work. But the end part of the week, we should be available. So we'll be out filming some more stuff, folks. Right now, we've got, like I said earlier, I don't know if you've been in for a while or no, but we've got 8 videos in the backlog. So I'm really pleased about that. I haven't really been uploading those for a while. The ones that are there have been there for quite a while, to be fair. I did manage to get a couple of those sorted just before we broke up for summer holidays. So next week, I'm going to try at least to get 2 on the backlog. So that brings us up to 10, basically. And then the week after, we'll try and get it up to about 15. If we can get 15 there, then I think going forward, once the weather goes pants, because it's definitely going to. I just can't wait for it to cool down because it's 26 Celsius in here, folks. It's flipping roasting. Anyway, let's have a sup of cider. Oh, that's nice. Also, we're going to be doing some model kit building, probably live. I've got some more kits now, so that's quite good. I've had them for a while, to be honest, but I've recently found them. So we're coming to the end of this aircraft build just here, folks. This is the Thunderbolt. As you can see, it's pretty much there. It just needs transfers and undercarriage and glazing here, and then it's pretty much done. So then I can put it on the ceiling. So I haven't really done much with that of late because of various reasons. Right, I think we've been on long enough. I'm going to give you guys a chance to drop any comments. Is there any comments, any requests? I know that B's requested us to do a spooky walk before summer ends. Yes, we will definitely do that. No worries at all. So I'd just like to thank you all for dropping in. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, B. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Danny. Stephen, thank you. Who else do we have come in? Ian, thank you. Danny. Craig. And anyone else that I may have missed. So, right. We're going to try for another live stream maybe next Thursday. I might. Do you like the Thursday live streams, folks? If you just let me know. And we'll continue doing the live streams on a Thursday. Yet again, we could change it for a Friday. You like him, Charlotte? Okay, brilliant. Right, so I'm going to head off. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the love. And I will see you very soon. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. Friday's going to be a bit hectic tomorrow, folks. I've got a few things to sort out, but I should be able to get the drone up and get a nice video of, say, Carn Bray or St Agnes Beacon, because obviously we haven't done anything like that for a while, have we? So Tim, thank you, mate. Yes, David, my crew member, is going to be requiring a RC plane, and I will be doing some bits regarding that. Ian, thanks for dropping in, mate. All the best to you and the family. Thank you, Captain, and look forward to watching your videos regarding the Palmerston Forts at Maker. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. We are going up there, by the way, folks. It's on the agenda. I will be going up to Maker, which is up near Plymouth on the Cornwall side. Right, Stephen, what do you mean by that, mate? Bedo boy. What does Bedo boy mean? Oh, sorry, that's your surname, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry, Stephen, I take it back. All the best to you, Stephen. Thank you, mate. Sorry, I thought you was being rude for a minute. But you're not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button and all that jazz. We will see you soon. I'm more than likely the next video after now will be a drone flight tomorrow, and I will do my best to get that on for tomorrow evening. All right, folks? Anyway, see you next time. Cheers and gone.